Morning. A little late getting started here. We'll start with the pledge. Good morning on a great fall morning in Indiana.
Good morning.
Okay, minutes and claims.
Let's see, got the September 19th minutes for both the regular meeting and the zoning meeting for approval.
Any additions or corrections?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Claims.
And first one is claim docket for September 16th through 22nd for $370,600.28.
Motion to approve.
And the next one is, sorry, I'm
Second.
jumping the gun.
Second? I'll second it.
Okay. I don't have that one. I have a different one, but you said for how much?
$370,600.28.
Okay.
Okay,
Do you want to say it real quick, Mark?
No, I'm fine with it.
all right. All by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
And the next one is September 23rd through the 29th. Claim docket in the amount of $1,405,116.19.
Any questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All by aye? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
And lastly, I've got September 26th payroll for $1,242,194.25.
Questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Approved. Thank you, Mr. Auditor.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next item on the docket is a letter of support, just an affirmation from the commissioners. You want to clarify that, Commissioner Klinkenbeer?
Yeah, this is just a letter of support. The Board of Commissioners of Vigo County are proud to support Thrive West Central in its efforts to seek funding to create a recompete strategy development plan through the EDA to address the employment disparity affecting the 68,500 prime employment age residents in West Central Indiana. I won't read the rest of it, but I would move to approve.
Second.
All by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, next, we'd like to bring in the amendment to the Vigo County smoking ordinance. Ms. Gills, if you want to introduce your supporters as well?
Hi, my name is Shannon Giles. I'm the Tobacco Prevention and Cessation Coordinator for Tobacco Free Vigo at Chances and Services for Youth. With me here today, Sally Petty from the Indiana Department of Health, Tobacco Prevention and Cessation, Taylor Williams from the American Lung Association, and Emily Pirelli, who heads our Voice Youth program here in Vigo County. I want to thank you for not coming to the September 7th Town Council meeting, because now I can reuse some of what I said then today, which makes my life so much easier. Last week I sent you some information about the dangers of electronic devices known as e-cigarettes and vapes, as well as the current situation of tobacco use here in Vigo County. I have copies available if anybody's interested in that information. But the basics are this. E-cigarettes don't combat traditional cigarette use. About 40% of adult e-cigarette users continue to use traditional cigarettes. Those who start smoking e-cigarettes are 3 times more likely to also smoke traditional cigarettes. The original premise of e-cigarette development and marketing was that they were the healthy alternative to tobacco use. The Food and Drug Administration has not found any E-cigarette to be safe and effective in helping smokers quit. One vape dispenser can contain anywhere from 20 to 50 cigarettes worth of nicotine. If smokers are ready to quit smoking, they should call 1-800-QUIT-NOW, which is our Indiana Quit line, or talk with their doctor about finding the best way to quit using proven methods and FDA-approved treatments and counseling. And I am pleased to provide free materials on the Quit line to anybody who wants it. The key is we need to do here in Vigo County what the state will not do. Indiana is part of what Truth Initiative has defined as Tobacco Nation, a group of 12 mostly Midwestern and Southern states who comprise 21% of the U.S. population, but 28% of the smokers of all types. Both adult and youth tobacco use rates in Indiana are higher than the national average. Vigo County is higher than the state average in percent of adults who smoke, lung cancer deaths, heart disease deaths, and percent of pregnant women who smoke. Smoking-related illnesses numbered 5,209, and it is estimated the cost of secondhand smoke is $34.3 million. And even if vaping is done away from home or children, there is a risk of third-hand exposure to nicotine released from electronic devices that deposits on surfaces like clothing and car interiors. I think we provided you enough information and evidence that it is both important and easy to move to greatly increase the health of our residents. Upon passing of this ordinance, we will provide free new signage for all businesses who would like it. Thank you for your consideration.
Questions?
No.
Okay, we already have a smoking ordinance, the county, and this, I would say, piggybacks on with the vaping for like our restaurants and bars, et cetera, to not allow vaping in the indoor facilities. Am I announcing that correctly? Okay, all right. But it's the same thing for smoking, it just makes it vaping.
Yep, sample tobacco-based products.
Okay. All right.
So essentially, Mike, we're just going to amend 3-58-2 to include vaping. We were a little under-prepared today, probably my fault, because I thought Mr. Modisett had asked to see the city ordinance, but it was really he wanted to see the county, because I thought we were mirroring them, which we are. I accidentally sent him the wrong email today, so the motion would be to approve the amendment as presented, subject to Terry and Modisett Law Firm changing the ordinance so we could sign it when he's finished making the changes.
Yep.
So I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right. Well, I thank you very much for your work, and I'd say all by aye.
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 So it's approved unanimously. Thank you. Okay. All right, next on the agenda, Parks Department, wire excavating.
Yeah, so let me get here to make sure I'm reading this all right. With the conversation for the past year has been about Markle Mill Dam and the removal of the dam. Really, the department that took the lead on this was the Vigo County Parks Department, because although the property is under the Vigo County Board of Commissioners, it's still operated by the Vigo County Parks Department. What we're wanting to do as a group of commissioners is get that out of Vigo County Commissioner's name and put that into the Vigo County Parks and Recreation Department name. But under Indiana Code 36-10-3-11, A, number 1, the Vigo County Parks and Recreation Department can enter into a contract to do work. The Parks Department has chosen McGuire Excavating to remove the dam at Markle Mill Dam Park. That will take place Monday the 9th, beginning at 8 a.m., and it will last as long as needed to remove the whole dam. So under the advisement of Mr. Modisett, we just wanted to acknowledge that Adam and the Parks Department did select McGuire Excavating for that removal. And I don't think it really takes any motion or anything like that. We're just making sure the public knows. Park Avenue and Rosedale Road will be closed Monday morning from 8 a.m. until noon for people to park along Mill Dam Road and walk up to the bridge to see the demo process. This was not an easy decision, we understand that, but it's something that the state has identified as the second most dangerous dam in the state. We've already had these conversations, but just wanted to reiterate the importance of getting this funded, not only at a state level, but a federal level as well. So 90% of the project is funded. Adam asked for an additional appropriation earlier this year. The council was gracious to give us that money. The project is completely funded. Everything is ready to go. So if you guys have anything you'd like to say too, you can.
No, we've gone to quite a few lengths and to acknowledge the public and shut down roads and people can view this historic operation and could be interesting. You know, there will be an archaeologist on site to identify anything, and so we may get started and then stop right in the middle of it as well. So it was going to be an interesting process.
It was also interesting to note that because the project is also federally funded, if the government would have shut down, the project would have been delayed by who knows how long. So we're thankful that they did pass a bill to keep things going. So
Okay. So acknowledgement of that. Okay. Next item. Pawnbroker and secondhand dealer ordinance. This is a ordinance that's been recommended by our Vigo County Sheriff and Mr. Mossett.
Yeah, I've met with Sheriff John Classy, and the way things sit right now in the county is the city has an ordinance requiring pawnbrokers and secondhand dealers to register, and they actually have to pay a fee when they register. And the sheriff said that, you know, that was causing problems because people were trying to get around that then by going out of the county and not registering. So what we've done is I prepared this ordinance requiring pawnbrokers and secondhand dealers to register with the sheriff's office. But there's no fee associated with the registration. Otherwise, the ordinance exactly mirrors the city's ordinance.
Any questions? Any questions from the public or anything?
Karen, what I heard Tammy call you this morning for an ordinance number, but I can't remember what.
Okay. Well, if there's no questions or other additional information, I would entertain a motion.
Motion to approve pawnbroker and secondhand dealer ordinance of the Board of Commissioners, Vigo County, ordinance number 2023-06.
Second.
All by aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Okay, renaming or renumbering precinct, clerk office.
Good morning, Leanna Moore with the Vigo County Clerk's Office Chief Deputy. This is Jackson Kinzel. He is in our absentee voter office. He's passing out the 2023 Vigo County precincts information. I think you guys probably have already taken a look at it. We're wanting to get in line with what the state shows, correct? Or have them show what we show.
Right, so if you look at your second page, that is a map of the actual individual precinct. So that is all on land that the federal penitentiary owns. And the legal name of that at the state level is 9A Prairieton. Since that land has been annexed into the city, at the county level, we've always called it 09-I. So the ordinance would just change the legal name to 09I. That way the state would match what we have. Because we already have an 09A with no Prairieton, so it would just eliminate all that confusion.
House cleaning,
Absolutely.
after much deliberation with your precincts and looking to see what you were going to do anyway, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And I did look up the statute last night when I got this, and the statute does allow them to do this, and it's not doing anything, it's not changing boundaries or anything else, it's just changing what it's gonna be called, that's all.
Legal description.
And that way it'll all be identified the same.
Commissioner Morris, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
Second?
All by aye.
Aye.
Thank you for your hard
Thank
work.
you very much.
Okay. At this time, I don't think we have any more commissioners' business. I would entertain any comments from the public. Seeing none, I would entertain any comments from commissioners or other elected officials. Nothing?
Commissioner Morris, I think we've got, for the council tonight, 3 or 4 more ARPA requests. Swope Art Museum, Vigo County Historical Society, United Way, Wabash Valley. Is there one more? Children's Museum, yeah. Thank you, Todd. We're excited about those. That'll, I think, pretty much finish us up for the year, so.
Yep.
Yeah. So, big county council meeting. All right. I've got nothing.
I'm good.
All right. We will recess. Thank you.